Hey guys, it's Dardan here and welcome to another bank video. It's been exactly 1 year ago since I made my first bank video and I thought it would be cool to make another one and to see how I've progressed over the 1 year. So first things first, I've been getting the trim completion escape in the past year, so I haven't really been money making that quite a lot, and I've also spent quite a lot of money on training skills like herb lore, crafting and such. And also another thing to note is that, like I said previously in my previous bank video, I don't make money through dicing, merching or scamming or whatever. All the money I've got is from skilling and pretty much all is almost from PvM. So let's start off with the bank. And I'm not gonna make a long story like I did in the first one. Like you can see, the first step kinda looks like the same. Here are my 20 trimmed completion escape suits. So I actually lost my trim because of the new update player owned ports. I gotta complete all that to get my trim back, but here are the hoods, you can still keep those. And here are my bird nest, and as you can see, it's 1400 now. I gotta really open them soon. Hopefully it's gonna also be for a fit. So that kinda sums up the first step. Here are some dragon weapons. I really like how the dragon bell axe looks like with the another one, with the offhand one. Also same for the offhand weapons and the claws. Those really look awesome if you equip them. So that's pretty much for the first step. Here's also a dragon bone kit which I got from QBD, and that sums it up. So in the second tab I have my summoning supplies again and my void. Here's my full void times 2, except the ranger helm, I accidentally bought that 3 times. So, and here's also the giant pink dildo, which is pretty much useless now, the void night maze. I don't even know why I bought that one, just to look cool. So that kind of sums it up, and here my jetpack, which I really love. And yeah, that's the second tab. So the third tab is my teleportation tab and the farming tab. So that's kind of still the same as my previous one. So nothing special to see here, except I got the Scepter of the God, which is really awesome. It has 10 teleports on it, so which is cool. Then the runs tab. I bought a lot of runs just before EUC came out, since I knew that magic is gonna be really useful now and also pretty cheap to use. Like search spells only require the air runs and then the elemental spell. So I bought loads of water runs, fire runs and all the other ones. So my runs tab has been increased quite a lot. And here pure essence, which I got from Nex. I have to sell these one day. Then the kind of main combat tab. Not really all too awesome to see, because don't have my highest armor in here. You'll be seeing that in a second. So first row is just like potions, bolts, 106k royal bolts. Since royal bolts are pretty much the same, it has the same strength bonus or range bonus as onyx bolts, except they don't have the onyx bolt specials. But still, they are pretty much the best bolts you can use, and they're really cheap, so that's awesome. That's why I have so many of these. My ceremonial set, which I use pretty much day to day to go to next. Then here my steel scrolls that I made myself and my unicorn scrolls. So that's kind of it for the main combat tab. Here are all my chaotics, which I pretty much daily use, especially the chaotic maul. The chaotic maul is so awesome to use. It's one of the best melee weapons at the moment, since that's really good abilities to go with. So that's the main combat tab. And here's my potions tab. It kind of looks the same. I've pretty much ordered these from the 1 dose to the 5 dose with the potion flask. So that's kind of the same. I don't really have a lot of potions. I keep making overloads, but I also use them. I've done like 30 mil Lord XP in overloads and pretty much used all those overloads. Yep, I love to do PvM. So that concludes for this tab. This is my skilling tab. It's kinda, well, regular. Here is the woodcutting armor, the agile armor. I think I said it agile, or I don't know how I said it in my previous video. I think it's agile or agile. I don't know, like I'm Dutch. So yeah, that's my profound decorative Castforce armor. And I still got 3k Castforce tickets left, so I've got like 5k Castforce tickets total. And yeah, this kind of sums it up for this tab. Not really cool to see. And then we go to the best tab, which is my slash RTG slash next armor tab. So as you can see, the first row is like all the loots that you can get from Nex or other bosses. Then the second one also, and then here comes the RTG. If you don't know what RTG is, it's my YouTube series where I go and try get every single item in the God Wars dungeon solo, except for Nex obviously, cause well you can solo Nex now, but it's still like it takes a lot of effort. So here's the 4 Omdal set, which I all got soloing. Then here are the Saradomin amulets and the swords. Here's the full Bando set, and here's the subjugation set. So this set, all these Gold Wars items were like 500 mil when I did my price check a month ago, or more than a month ago. And I don't know how much they are now, but they were, this thingy was here 500 mil. So I think it crashed quite a lot now since EUC came out, but oh well, I love to have items and I don't really care about money that much. So here are some QBD loots like the crossbow pieces, then the boots again, which these boots are kind of useless now. I mean, I rather have the next boots because they give prey bonus, and these only give slightly more defense and armor, life points. I mean, so they are not really that good anymore. But they are the best boots, like for having highest armor or life points, and they still look pretty cool. So still have those. Then I have the Arcane, the Elysian, and the Divine Spirit Shield. These crashed quite a fucking lot. Like Divine I bought for 600 mil. I don't know how much it is now, like 150. Elysian I bought for 200 mil. I don't even know. I think it's like 100 mil now. And Arcane, weirdly enough, like Arcane is one of the best shields to use in UC since like you do a lot of magic. And Arcanes are like 30 mil, I believe, which is quite weird because they are one of the best shields at the moment to use. So yeah, and here's my cash pile. It's 226 mil, or yeah, I think so. Then we go to the next row, which is obviously the most epic row of them all. Like here's my full Tova with the boots and the gloves. And like I said in previous video, I bought my Tova for I think it was 1.5 bill, and my Pernix bought for 2.2 bill. And the prices at the moment are horrible. Like full Tova is maybe 250, 300. Pernix is 200 for the full set, which is really sad to see. But then again, I play for fun and I don't really care too much about money. And this is my Virtus set. So I bought Virtus for like 400 mil for the full price set, and now it's like 200-ish, I believe. So that also decreased quite a lot. Then the Zerite bow, which I bought just before the UC came out because I knew that the Zerite bow is going to be useful. I bought it for 80 mil and it's now like 160, so I actually made profit for the first time ever. But then again, I didn't sell it, so I'm not actually profiting. But yeah, it's cool. It's a cool bow to have. Then I'm also saving up for the Virtus wand and book, which I don't have at the moment, to complete the full next items. But I think I can buy it, like the Virtus wand's one. I think it's 150 for the wand, and I'm not sure about the book, but I can buy those soon. So that's pretty much the cool tab. Then here are the pendants I have from the School of Fortune, or should I say Scam of Fortune. Then all the auras I have, which are pretty much the useful auras you want to have at PvM. So like this increases magic accuracy. This increases your adrenaline for every hit. This is a really good one for PvMing and also for PvP. Then this is the wings aura, which isn't really useful, but I think they look cool, those corruption wings. Then penance is really useful so that you can get some extra prey points when you get a hit. Then invigorate, which if you use an ultimate you'll have a few more ability adrenaline left, so that's pretty useful sometimes. Reverence for prayer, vampirism for healing, festive aura that I got from the December thingy, and master sharpshooter, which increases your range accuracy. So this is then the obsidian armor, which I made after the update came out, and it's kind of useless. I mean, only useful thing about these is that you have a high armor defense and 10% accuracy at the fight kiln or whatever, and that's the only thing it's useful for. So that's it for my bank video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really gain a lot. Like I said, I went for trim. I lost a lot of time doing that, and I've lost a lot of money on like crashing items and stuff like that. So I pretty much have all the items I want. I might save up for some rare items, like I want to have Third Age as well. I think that looks pretty cool. And obviously with the player on ports having like come out, I want to have the armors as well, so I'm saving up for those, even though I'm gonna make it myself, not buy it. But still, those are the only few things I want to have that I haven't got yet. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you another time.